Alrighty, 5, 4, 3, 2. Buenos dias, Cameron Diaz. Welcome to pedroTV and welcome to the BOS 17, day 3. We're about to go to Cockatoo Island, which is not that way where the ocean is, it's this way, back to that way. And I'm very excited, so come along. We're going to look at some videos, some installations, some massive sculpture, and so come
Exploding
along.
cars.
Hey?
Exploding cars.
Exploding cars, thank you. What's your name?
Jim.
Thanks, Jim. Exploding
Cameraman. Cameraman Jim.
Cameraman Jim. Exploding cars. I saw an image from the party last night. They look fantastic. May not look that dramatic today, but that's one of the things we're going to go see. Okay? Okay, we're now approaching Cockatoo Island in the middle of Sydney Harbour. This is the harbour's largest island. It was originally used as a convict jail. Convicts from Norfolk Island were brought here to construct grain containers, grain silos. It's been a shipbuilding site for many years. There's a lot of industrial buildings on the island. It's been used as a movie set. Wolverine was filmed here. Though I don't know why they needed Hugh Jackman. There was a guy called Captain Thunderbolt who was imprisoned here as a bushranger. And one night his wife, Mrs. Thunderbolt, swam over to the island with some tools to presumably break his chains and release him. And then Captain Thunderbolt and his good wife swam ashore to freedom. You know, so you don't really need to import, you know, comic book stories for a place like this. So it's got a lot of history. We're going to zoom into the landing dock. And that's one of Mr. Barnbrook's banners I can see welcoming us to the dock. So really looking forward to exploring the island. They tell you not to walk backwards in case you fall into a big bloody hole. So we'll try and take that on board. Anyway, can't wait to get on the island. Standing in a work by Brook Andrew. It's a war memorial, which is kind of a funky idea when you associate jumping castles. So come to Cockatoo Island, jump on the castle, have fun. Okay, here we are inside one of the huge buildings, industrial buildings on Cockatoo Island, and we're looking at the work of Rohan wealleans, and they're just amazingly large, full-scale sculptures, standing animals. Let's have a little closer look. Okay, we've got a reindeer guy there, and with a kind of shark jaw orifice, followed by a beautiful white elephant. And some kind of pinky kind of bear thing. They're just really magic objects, quite gaily decorated. But what I like is how Rohan has put them on little dollies. They've got wheels. See, a lot of sculptures don't consider how to move their stuff around, you know. And obviously Rohan has. And I say, well done, Rohan. Fantastic stuff. Okay, here we go. Robert Macpherson, an Australian artist who I've loved his work for about 2-3 decades. The guy is very famous for text-based paintings done very crudely with with a house painter's brush. And what he does, he records as he drives around the highways of Australia. He records all those homemade signs that petrol stations and bait shops, fish shops put out. And then he just makes a whole damn wall of them. Have a look. Have a look. They go on and on to the sky. You know, this time it sounds like, or looks like, he's gone down the home garden kind of Burke's Backyard kind of garden centre signs. There's lots of landscaping, chook manure, bush rock, timber fences. And I love this work. I've always loved this work, you know. So poetic, so simple, so funny, so intriguing. Blood and bone. Love that. Love those two words, blood and bone. Okay, who said the MCA had all the great paintings in the 17th Biennale of Sydney? Just walking past some large abstract work by Dale Frank, who has, these are site-specific paintings. They were painted in response to the Cockatoo Island history. Hopefully I can get a kind of a good shot to sort of show you the kind of, you know, the kind of pooling of paint that he's achieved, and they're quite beautiful. They really draw your eye into them, you know. I love the greens and blacks and the pinks, and just they're mad. Just he's manipulated the paint beautifully. Okay, we're here at the large space devoted to the famous flying, exploding cars, which you can see. Actually, it's so cool. They do look like large fireworks going off. You know, the image on the website doesn't do it justice. You know, just imagine, you know, you're at a U2 concert, you know, and the lads are cranking out the rock music. You know, they've got the roadies bringing in the gear. You know, and all this stuff is in the air and sky to look at. You know? At night time it must be amazing, and I've seen the nighttime pictures. It does look amazing, man. Yeah, 7 cars in flight, looking as if they've just exploded out of a Bruce Willis movie. Fantastic, love it. Okay, now we're standing in front of the amazing work of Peter Hennessey. He's built the Hubble telescope, the Hubble Space Telescope, in plywood, life-size. It's a lot bigger than I thought. It's a lot damn bigger than I thought it was, you know. I mean, forget the Millennium Falcon. This thing is incredible. You know, this object, it's just an object here, but really gives you a kick into space to just imagine what the real object, which is flying through the sky, taking amazing photos of nebulas and star explosions. You know, you're aware that as a real object, as a thing, you know, I can sort of now imagine what it is, what it's like. You know, there it is, sending all those images back to Earth. Quite astounding, you know. And wouldn't you rock bringing this to woodwork class? Huh? You'd be the king of the kids. Immaculate. You know, some of the detail. You know, some of the detail. Look at that. Wooden circles screwed by Phillips head screws. Fantastic. You know. Wooden bar bolts, plywood. You know. Fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah, even the acoustics are fantastic. So well done, Mr. Hennessey. Okay, the cockatoos still continue to preen themselves while we all applaud. Fantastic. Woohee, woohee. Okay, this is another great Jonathon Barnbrook banner, which is installed along the edge of the harbour here. Yeah, I like his style. I like his style. Is he the new Neville Brody, I wonder? Okay, so, you know, come to Cockatoo Island. You can see the bridge in the distance. It's a beautiful day.